Hey everybody, happy Thursday, and I just finished up my third day of my new job. Yay. So that's done. So I'm going to relax now by checking out some new goodies in Walmart here. I heard they're getting in some new things like the apparently glow-in-the-dark Universal Monster movie releases or something like that. I don't know, I want to check them out. I want to see what that's all about. Apparently glow-in-the-dark slipcovers. Sounds interesting. Will I get them? Probably not. They're probably too expensive, but I want to check them out nevertheless and see what else they may have gotten in news. So let's head into Walmart and see what they got. Well, all right, into the Walmart media section, and I gotta say right off the bat, everything's looking pretty similar to last one I was here, but I'm sure they got in some new things like this, Ash vs. Evil Dead. I want that so bad, but gotta wait till I come across it for a better price, but I will eventually buy that, because man, do I want to see that. And hey, look, just in time for Halloween, the scariest end cap I've ever seen. These are all Tyler Perry films. There are so many of them, and they all come with $5 off. Boo, a Medea Halloween. I'm gonna pass on those. And here's the only Universal Monster releases I came across, and I'm pretty sure those don't glow in the dark, so don't think those are what I was looking for. A lot more horror here as well, but all stuff I saw last time. And this was interesting, the complete series of the Munsters for $40, or the complete series of the Munsters for $25. Very weird to see that right across from one another. This was really cool. Tales from the Dark Side, the complete collection, $30. Not a great price, not a bad price either. I already have the complete series, don't need it, but that was really cool to see, and again, not a horrible price. And a whole bunch of Westerns here for $5 a piece. This was awesome. Great end cap, but again, all movies I have. Didn't need any of them. And they did all come with $7.50 off the new Magnificent 7, which I really want to check out. And $3.74 for Hot Tub Time Machine 2 on DVD. Not a bad price, but I already got it. And my new favorite section of this Walmart, this little end cap right here. Look at all these amazing horror movies for $5, and that 8-movie film pack right there. So many good horror movies in that set. Just all kinds of awesome stuff right here for $5 a piece. In fact, I'm going to pick this one up, Oculus on DVD. I have a digital copy, want to grab myself a physical copy, and for only $5, I am definitely picking that up. So then on to the $5 dump in, and I'm not seeing really anything in here, nothing I really want to pick up except for, oh, what's that? The Jungle Book on Blu-ray for $5? Yep, don't think that's supposed to be in there. As far as everything else, I mean, Red 2 and, other, there's decent titles in here. It's just nothing I need, just stuff I'm going to pass up on. So again, some decent titles. Nice to see it kind of full again, but yeah, nothing I need to grab out of there. Ooh, and The Conjuring 2. Definitely want to get my hands on that at some point, but again, gotta wait for a cheaper price. And hey, Marilyn Manson? And now onto the $3.74 bin. And once again, not much in here either. Again, as far as things I already have anyway, there's a lot in here that I do already own. But great prices. There's Hot Tub Time Machine if you want to grab that. So again, some good deals, just stuff I already have. This was interesting. Queens of Scream Collection. So I thought at first somebody had stolen the disc, but no, it was still in there. Just opened up for some reason. And it did come with some good movies, but movies I already have. Didn't need to grab that, but pretty cool to see nevertheless. And look, they still have copies of Transformers, Dark of the Moon, or I'm sorry, Revenge of the Fallen for only $3.74. Very cool to still see copies of that. So that was it, guys. Rummaged around the media section. Ended up grabbing some titles, but never came across those Universal releases. But this was interesting. Another Scooby-Doo WWE release. Alright guys, back from a long day of work and back from Walmart as well, where unfortunately I was not able to find those Universal Monster releases that everybody's been telling me about. The ones that apparently have glow-in-the-dark artwork. Now I'm not sure what the artwork is. I don't know if it's a slipcover. I don't know if it's the artwork itself. I don't know if it's just, one of those stupid things where they take a piece of cardboard and tack it onto the front. Hope that's not what it is. So I'm not sure what the artwork actually looks like, but that's why I was intrigued. I wanted to go check it out. I don't think I'll be picking them up because I think I heard they were like $10 a piece or something like that. So I'm not going to buy them because they're more than I want to pay, especially for something I would just be grabbing for collecting reasons since I already have the movies on DVD and other formats as well. So I get it. Again, I was just kind of interested. I wanted to see what they look like. I just wanted to check them out, but they didn't have them, which is kind of weird because this Walmart usually gets in all the new stuff, but they weren't there. But at least it wasn't a complete loss. I ended up grabbing 2 titles. So first one I grabbed here was Oculus. Grabbed this for $5. It was on that end cap with that really good end cap with a lot of awesome horror movies. very excited about that Endcap, but fortunately it's mostly all movies I already have. In fact, I think pretty much all of those movies I already have, with the exception of this. So if you're looking to get some good movies, so head out to Walmart, because a lot of good horror titles there for like $5 a piece. A lot of awesome stuff, especially that like 8-movie horror pack. That was so cool. Again, I already have it, but man, that is an awesome pickup. All right, let's actually talk about this movie. I do actually have an ultraviolet digital copy of it that one you guys gave me a while back, so wanted to get myself a physical copy, and I figured $5 seemed like a really good deal. I would definitely drop $5 on this. So I'm looking forward to checking it out. I don't know if it's any good or not. You guys leave a comment down below. Let me know. Is this movie good? Is it bad? It's a modern day horror movie, so it can pretty much go either way. A lot of modern day horror movies definitely have a wide range of whether they're good or bad. It's, you know, I see some that are good. I see some that are just kind of okay, and I've seen too many that are really bad. Hopefully this is not one of the bad ones. I hope it's at least okay. Also comes with $5 of movie cash to see Shut In. So maybe I'll have to go check that movie out. So very cool. Looking forward to checking it out. Whether it's good or bad, I'm definitely going to watch it during this year's Cinema Sickness Halloween Horror-thon, which is actually coming up in a couple days. I'll be talking to you guys about that very soon. So either way, bad, good, whatever, I'm still looking forward to checking it out. But leave a comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. And then, since I had some Shopkick points, I traded them in to get myself I think it was like a $10, or actually, yeah, $10 I believe it was, in a Walmart gift card. So I ended up picking this up for, I think, a little bit under $10, because I think this was only like 18 and some change. So I picked it up for like $8 and some change. And that is Dracula, Complete Legacy Collection. All 6 films from the original Legacy, 1931 to 1948. As I told you guys when I was at BJ's the other day, I really want to get all these releases. Do I need them? No, especially Dracula. I have the original Legacy Collection releases. I have all of these for all the Universal Horror movies, or Universal Horror monsters. I already have them all. So really cool releases. These are like the original releases. These are pretty awesome. And like I said, I already have them all. And even for Dracula, I have the Universal Legacy series release of it too, which just comes with the I believe this is the American version and the Spanish versions on here. I think. I don't know. I think that's what the case is. So anyway, very cool. So I don't really need Dracula, but I love these. And what I love about these, I think these are really cool releases, because whereas this comes with Dracula, and then the Spanish Dracula. Let's see, Dracula's Daughter, Son of Dracula, and House of Dracula, which is cool. It's all the actual Dracula movies from the franchise, and that makes sense. But what I thought was really cool about what they did with this is they did the movies from the franchise, but then all the crossover movies too. And I think even Abbott and Costello, yes. So let's see, we have Dracula, Dracula's Daughter, Son of Dracula, then House of Frankenstein, House of Dracula, then Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein, and yes, and the 1931 Spanish version as well. And then Abbott and Costello Meet the Monsters is on here, which is like I think it's a documentary about the Abbott and Costello meeting the Universal Monsters, if I'm not mistaken. All kinds of other things. The Road to Dracula documentary, Lugosi, The Dark Prince, another documentary, Dracula Archives, Alternative Dracula Score, Universal Horror documentary, 3 commentaries. These are amazing sets to get. If you do not have the Universal Horror monster movies yet, pick them up. Pick these up. These are awesome. I mean, they're like $20 a piece, but I mean, really, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there's 6 movies on here. 7, because you got the Spanish movie as well, which is the Spanish version is a completely different movie too. It's not just the Bela Lugosi movie, but in Spanish. So it's actually a whole different shot movie. So you're getting 7 movies on here for $20. It's actually a really good deal. So if you don't already have these, pick them up. Like I said, I didn't really need this. I already have them all. I got them all. I got the Universal Monster Blu-ray box set. I got a bunch of Laserdisc and a bunch of VHS as well, and other DVD releases. So I have tons of different releases for the Universal Monster movies, but I'm a sucker for them. I think these are really cool releases. I want to get every one of these. I have this, and I have Wolfman. Wolfman's the other one I have. So I still need to get a bunch more of these. I will get them down the line, but pick this up, like I said, for $8 and some change, thanks to Shopkick. So very cool. Very happy to get this. Again, these are just amazing releases. I highly recommend them. So, all right, that was everything I picked up from Walmart. So only 2 titles, but 2 pretty cool titles in my opinion. So, okay. With that being said, I'm not going to go off and just relax. I'm going to lie down and just kick up my feet, and I'm going to watch a movie. All right, back in the Blu-ray section of the library, and what movie is on the agenda for tonight? Well, that's right here, The Answer Man. Come on, how can I go wrong with a movie starring Lorelai Gilmore?
What are you doing?
Elizabeth said we needed to get the word out.
Nobody wants to talk to a spine?
We're offering a discount.
A spine?
I don't mind.
excellent movie, The Answer Man. Really enjoy this one. It's all about Jeff Daniels here, who's a famous book author, and he wrote this book all about how he talked to God. Basically, his conversations with God, apparently, his questions and God's answers. Becomes this big famous book. It's been out for, I think, like, I forget, 20 years, something. It's been out for a while, from what they said in the movie. It's been out for a good long while, but he's still famous. People really know who he is from this book, and he kind of becomes like a bit of a shut-in. He just stays in his apartment, doesn't want anybody knowing where he lives or who he is, and there's a reason for that, but we don't really know in the movie until the end, which I won't give away because I'm definitely recommending checking this movie out. But there's a whole reason why he's kind of a bit of a shut-in and isn't really the nicest person when it comes to the talking to people and wants to keep to himself. But throughout the movie, he does end up befriending some people. He befriends this guy who works at a bookstore who has his own issues. He's an alcoholic, and he's got this father who isn't really helping with that, and his father ends up passing away, and he ends up befriending him. It starts off like they hate each other, and then towards the end they like each other. Of course, Lauren Graham pops up in this. She ends up playing a I'm trying to think what you want to call it. Chiropractor. That's what I'm thinking of. A chiropractor. She fixes Jeff Daniels' back because his back gets thrown out, and he ends up falling for her, and they gotta have this relationship going, and it's really cool. With Lauren Graham, she has a young son, and he ends up kind of coming into the picture, and Jeff Daniels and him kind of like become friends and buddies, and she's kind of seeing this like, oh, I could get with this guy, and maybe him be a new father figure to my son, but then of course, it's not really a romantic comedy, but just like every romantic comedy, it's people fall in love, something bad happens, they get back together, typical Hollywood romance right there of love, something bad, back to love again, throughout the movie. But so they end up having this thing together. So it's kind of this whole thing with Jeff Daniels sort of coming out of his shell and realizing, maybe I shouldn't be such a jerk to everybody. Maybe I should help some people out. Maybe I should be a nicer person. Maybe things will be better for me. Maybe I won't be so miserable all the time if I'm nice to other people and let people into my life. So that's a really interesting part of the story. And when it comes down to it, I thought this movie was just fantastic from start to finish. I absolutely loved it. Plus, the whole thing takes place in Philadelphia. So, as somebody who lives right outside Philadelphia, that's pretty cool. In fact, the second movie I watched, it takes place in Pennsylvania. This takes place in Philadelphia. And the movie I watched yesterday, was Are You Here? That movie took place in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which I don't think it was actually shot in Lancaster because a lot of it I was like, I'm not so sure that's actually Lancaster. Maybe it was. I don't think so, though. This was definitely shot in Philadelphia. They were walking around all kinds of areas. I'm like, I know where that is. So that was really cool to see a bunch of Philly locations being used in this movie. That was really nice. If you're from the Philadelphia area, fun to check out for that alone. So again, I really recommend this movie. Again, I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but there is a reason why Jeff Daniels kind of shunned everybody away and didn't really want to be famous and popular. Didn't want people, recognizing him and knowing where he lived, and never did a book signing or talked about his book. Just kind of, I wrote this book and now I'm just gonna hide away. There's a reason for that, and you do find out at the end why he did that. But everything works out in the end for the most part. And again, things are looking up for Jeff Daniels towards the end of the movie as opposed to how they were kind of going towards the beginning. So definitely recommend the movie, The Answer Man. It was a lot of fun, had a great cast. You're going to recognize a ton of awesome people in this movie, and all in all, I thought the story was fantastic. So definitely one to check out. You can pick this up for only $1 at Dollar Tree right now. I saw it both on Blu-ray and on DVD, so you got your choice. $1 for this, definitely worth it all the way around. Alright guys, and with that, I am off to bed. I don't have to go into work early tomorrow, but I have to get up early to go to a funeral, unfortunately. My aunt passed away. My great aunt passed away last week, or actually over the weekend, last weekend. And our funeral is Friday, tomorrow, so I have to go to that in the morning, and then after I've done that, I have to go into work. So, from my aunt's funeral to work. Sounds like a kind of crappy day, but at least I'll already have my suit on, I guess. So anyway, got to deal with all that tomorrow. It is what it is. I guess that's the life. But anyway, guys, so like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. If you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema t-shirt, Not this one, though. This t-shirt's actually been designed. There's a whole new Cinema Sickness logo on a t-shirt now. So if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, many designs to choose from, then head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself one of those. And finally, if you would like to support new content and just show your thanks and appreciation for these videos and keep these videos coming your way, then head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness where you can donate $1 or as much as you like. All of it goes right back into these videos and is very much appreciated. And it gains you early access to most of my videos as well. So again, that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And I will see you all after my long, long day of tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.